Hey, brother, let's talk about something that hits hard for a lot of good men out there. Why is it that the men who seem to give the most often end up losing the most? You've probably been there. You give your all, you're consistent, you're loyal, you're sacrificing, and one day you look up and she's gone. You're left wondering, what did I do wrong? I was a good man. Here's the brutal truth. She didn't leave because you stopped loving her. She left because you stopped loving yourself. Men who give too much don't get rewarded in modern relationships. They get replaced. And the saddest part? You genuinely think you're doing everything right. You believe you're being the perfect partner. But in her eyes, you're slowly becoming a man who has nothing left for her to respect. This isn't about being weak. Good men don't lose because they're weak. They lose because they give without direction. They care without boundaries. They love without an ounce of self-respect left in the tank. You think that sacrificing your needs, your time, your very identity will earn you loyalty. You believe that your unwavering consistency will earn her admiration. But in today's world, overgiving doesn't make you valuable. It makes you invisible. Think about it. Women don't fall in love with how much you give them. They fall in love with who you are while you're giving. They're attracted to the energy, the confidence, the purpose behind your actions. When you give and give and give, you can actually expose the one thing you desperately trying to hide, your crippling fear of losing her. This fear manifests in ways you might not even realize. You check in way too often. You apologize for things that aren't even your fault. You overcompensate for any tiny mistake, real or imagined. You're walking on eggshells, trying to manage her emotions instead of leading with your own strength. And what she feels from all this isn't love, it's pressure. It's suffocating. And that pressure is a direct killer of admiration. Women don't pull away because you're not enough. They often pull away because you've become too much, too available, too predictable. Your entire world starts to revolve around her instead of your own mission, your own purpose. The man she fell for had hobbies, goals, a life of his own. The man you've become just has her. Here as a fundamental truth that most men never grasp until it is too late. Respect dies long before love does. And once a woman stops respecting you, the entire dynamic of the relationship crumbles. Your effort no longer feels supportive, it feels clingy. Your compliments don't feel genuine, they feel cheap. Your acts of giving don't feel generous, they feel desperate. Your very presence, which she once craved, now feels heavy and draining. You don't lose her attention first. You lose her admiration. That's the critical turning point. And once her admiration for you is gone, no amount of gifts, apologies, or promises will ever bring it back. The foundation has been shattered. There's a silent, pivotal moment in every dying relationship. It's the moment she realizes, deep down, that you need her more than you need yourself. The second that clicks into place for her, the polarity of the relationship completely reverses. She instinctively stops trying because she knows she doesn't have to. You, in turn, start chasing harder, panicked by the distance you feel. She becomes the chooser, the one with all the power, because she knows you're not going anywhere. You become the safe option, the backup plan, the man she can predict down to his very next move. And let me tell you, predictable men do not inspire desire. Women don't admire men who give everything they have until they're an empty shell. They admire men who choose what to give, when to give, and how to give. All from a place of strength and abundance. Overgiving signals emptiness and a lack of self-worth. Controlled, intentional giving signals power, self-respect, and high value. It's really that simple. When you give from your overflow, from a life that is already full and purposeful, she respects you for it. But when you give from a place of lack, hoping your giving will fill a void within you, she will eventually resent you for it. Men don't lose the women they love because they're too loving. They lose them because they abandon themselves in the process of trying to keep someone else. You stop hitting the gym. You stop chasing your career goals. You stop leading your own life. You stop being the ambitious, centered, and intriguing man she was first attracted to. You literally gave her everything she could ever want, except for the one thing she truly needed, a man who values himself. A man with a backbone, a man she can look up to and admire. A man she can follow because she trusts his direction. So how do we fix this? We have to redefine what it means to give. A man who gives too much will always lose. But a man who gives with intention wins. Stop just giving your time. Give your full, undivided presence when you are with her. Don't just give effort. Give your direction and leadership. Don't just give your approval, hoping to get hers. Give your standards and hold both of you to them. The ultimate strategy is this. Give less of yourself to her and more of yourself to your mission, your purpose, your growth. Because the moment you make yourself the priority again, a funny thing happens. She sees you again, the real you, the man she fell for. She respects you again, and she chooses you again, not because you gave her everything, but because you became someone worth admiring. Stop losing by giving too much. Start winning by becoming more. Focus on your path, build your empire, and let your giving be the overflow of a life well lived. That's the man she can't resist, and more importantly, that's the man you can be proud to see in the mirror. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more. We're all in this journey together.